Hello everyone, I'm Ben from TSafe, and today we're going to be going over the TSafe Professional Lockout Kit and how to use it to unlock a car, generally if someone's locked their keys in there. First, what I'll do is I'll show you the contents of the kit. Alright everyone, and here we have the contents of the kit. First of all, it comes in a nice nylon zipper bag. It's pretty handy. As you can see, it's not too big. It can easily slip in a trunk or behind a truck seat, or in your tow truck, or even keep it at home. Right up top here we have the knob grabber. That's for grabbing manual locks and pulling up on them. Definitely the easiest and fastest way to use this kit, but only compatible if the locks aren't hidden when in the down position. Down below we have the short reach grabber. Right below that we have the long reach grabber. Comes in 3 pieces. The middle piece is really an extension piece, and we don't normally use it. And then down below that we have our 2 wedges, orange and green, our pry tool, and our airbag. All right everyone, the first tool that we're going to grab is our air wedge, and we're just going to slip it in here in between the B pillar, and we can just slide it in there. It usually slides in pretty easy. If it doesn't, you can use the pry tool or a wedge to give you a little bit of some extra space. And I'm just going to slide this up and around the weather stripping up here to get about half that bag in up on the corner. And I'll inflate it. You can do this along the B pillar or along the top. Generally, this corner is the easiest and best way to do it. It'll allow you to get your wedges in there a lot quicker. All right. Again, this can be done with the pry tool, the wedges. This is just the best way that I found to do it. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my wedges and about a quarter of the way down the door, so I have room to use my long reach grabber. I'm going to slide it in there, and it's in there pretty good. I have quite a nice space there to utilize on my door. I'm going to slide in my second wedge here down below just to give me a little extra space to make sure that that holds. All right, that's in that. I'm going to let the air out of my bag slowly. Now we have a nice gap to operate. That's important. You want to make sure that there's a big enough gap to slide in your long reach grabber. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, as you can see there, it's kind of hard to see with the focus, but there's a pretty hefty gap which allows for operation of our long reach grab. You probably wouldn't need this much of a gap on a vehicle where you could use the knob grabber, but I can't use that on this vehicle because the lock button is hidden when it's in the down position. So I'm going to use my long reach grabber here, and I only need the first 2 pieces. I don't need the middle extension piece. You could use that. I mean, that would be going through a back window or on a semi truck or something like that where you really need some extra reach. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that this is properly tightened and isn't going to come out during operation. So I just give it a good twist there and make sure it's good and sturdy. This end piece, if you need to, you can give it a very, very slight bend with your knee. We don't recommend bending this kit. It's not designed to be bent. It's a steel. It has the angle on the end, and you shouldn't need to do that. All right. So now we're going to take it. We're going to put it right up in this corner and slide it through. I'm going to grab the door handle on this one and pop it open. You can also try and activate the manual lock button and unlock it that way, or you can press the automatic lock switch if the vehicle has one. All right, and I slide this down. Generally, you want to have someone who's able to see for you. Tinted windows isn't making this any easier, but I can see. I'm going to twist the top just a little bit, slide that down and get it behind the door handle, and all I'm going to do is pull back, and we have it popped. So as you can see there, I was able to successfully insert this in the B pillar position, slide it down, and grab the door handle. Again, you can press the auto unlock button or try and slide that manual unlock switch with this. Right here we have the button grabber, and basically This is really easy. It's very flexible and maneuverable. It has these two balls on the end, and all you do is you just need a little space in your B-pillar position, and you just slide this around, and on a lock that is visible when it's in depressed position, you just hook this over and you pull back on the ball and secures around that lock, and then you can just pull up. Very, very easy. This is a comprehensive kit. We don't recommend using that airbag style and wedges on a frameless window. There are particular frameless window wedges that allow you to access a frameless window vehicle. You have to order that separately. Overall, this is a really easy way to get into 99% of cars. This kit's for professionals, tow truck drivers, police officers, locksmiths, etc. If you have any questions, feel free to email us. Thanks.